Oh my gosh. Odd layout. Oh, okay. Beep.
Yeah.
We just left house number 2. We are on our way to house number 3. And I love her. Hello. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Julia. I'm a Buffalo-based content creator, and I love making videos about lifestyle, owning your own business, hauls, open house hunting stuff. And today I'm so excited for another house hunting vlog. It has been a minute since Matt and I have done a house hunting vlog because we put house hunting on the back burner for a bit because we needed to. We needed to for our sanity. We needed to for just logistics of life. We had our big anniversary party, which stay tuned. We are going to have a recap video of our anniversary party. That is going to be coming on the channel next. So stay tuned for that video next week. But we're in the car, we're heading to go see some open house. It is a rainy day. Honestly, I feel like it's a great day for just looking at open houses, getting some stuff done. It's a Sunday and we are really excited. In addition to going to 2 different open houses today, we have a bunch of other things that we want to get done. One of the things that we want to do is choose our real estate agent. The person we're going to see houses with today is the person that we think we're going to make our real estate agent, but I'm just indecisive. I'm an indecisive person, and everything as it relates to the house is like such a big deal, or feels like such a big deal, that Matt and I have just been very thoughtful and mindful about everything as we've been going through the process. So it's exciting to pick things back up. If you've been watching the series, you know what we're in the market for. If you haven't been watching the series, go back to any of the videos that I have linked thus far in this video at the top here. You'll be able to go back to one of those videos and get caught up with our search. I'm not going to go into every little detail, but if you guys have questions specifically as it relates to our search, just let me know, leave them in the comments, and I'll definitely answer. So we are heading to the Williamsville area. We're going to be looking at 2 houses, and then we need to go head over to Goodwill. I need to get some photos of a few different things for Goodwill. Goodwill of Western New York is one of my clients, and so I need to do a little bit of like a work thing as it relates to Goodwill. And Matt happens to have a huge bag. Is it in the trunk? Mm-hmm. Oh, I was gonna point to the back. Matt's got a huge bag of donations that we're gonna drop off as well. So, and maybe we'll do a little thrifting while we're there, aka Matt can do some thrifting while I'm kind of getting photos and doing some work, and then I'll also be keeping my eyes peeled for any fun things. Because yeah, Matt's been selling some stuff on Depop. I need to start a Depop because I actually have a number of things that I could sell if I wanted to. It's just a matter of finding the time and doing all the things. So anyway, this is a very long, rambly little intro, but we are off to look at open houses. And something that I'm gonna do in this vlog, which I haven't done in any of the open house vlogs yet, is I'm gonna actually show you some of the house. I was so, I don't know, like mindful of like privacy and just feeling, I think, a little self-conscious in filming in the last open houses and stuff that we went to, and I'm just feeling more unapologetic and just like not really caring as much. So I'll definitely show you guys these houses. I'll tell you everything that we think about them when we leave, and yeah, I don't know, I'm fingers crossed. I am manifesting that by the time you guys see this video, maybe we've put some offers in. I don't think we're gonna make offers on either the 2 places we're looking at today, but the places we're looking at today are gonna be really good from just gathering information and kind of making some notes about things that we know we want or things that we know don't matter as much. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. Okay, we are pulling up on the first house of the 2 houses that we're going to see today in just a minute. This house is, do you think I should share street names? Just show the insides.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you guys neighborhoods. I'm not gonna tell you street names, because what if we end up putting an offer in on one of these homes, and then what if that offer gets accepted and then we live on one of those streets. You know what I mean? I'm not comfortable with that. So we are in the Williamsville area. We are going to go to the first street that we're going to, and then we'll go to the second street that we're going to. Oh no, is that the other one though? Oh, okay. Beep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, they're so close to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. The two houses that we're looking at are within a few blocks of each other, which is so nice. This street is so cute. Okay, I'm so excited. So yeah, we are about to get to the house. I'll show you. I mean, it's raining outside. I was really planning on showing you guys some of the outsides of the houses, but I guess also that's a little bit, that also is a little bit of a privacy kind of a thing, that once we get inside the houses, that's really where I'll show you. What I will also say, this house is, this is the bigger one? No, this is the, okay. So the first house we're looking at is the smaller one, and it has a pool. The second house we're looking at is a bigger one. It is outside of our price range, but we wanted to see it. It doesn't have a pool. So those are just some details about the houses that we're gonna go see, and let's go to the first one. Yay! So we're walking around the house. It is really nice to see just everything. The kitchen looked so much bigger to me in the photos. It looks so much smaller to me and less impressive to me in person because it feels so small. The oven feels small, the microwave feels small. It feels like everything is like kind of mini, which is really interesting. It's hard for me to wrap our head around, or my head around, the idea of downgrading when it comes to the kitchen. What I will say is this pool and this whole area is really nice and is not something that I would want personally. The fact that this is the entire backyard, definitely, like Matt and I would never make an offer on this house, but okay, so that house was a no. That was a no for sure, but it was really, really good to see him walk around. Now we're gonna go to a second house. We just met with our real estate agent. She is definitely gonna be our real estate agent, right?
Yes, I think so.
Which is so exciting. It's so exciting. We have a real estate agent, and I think she's gonna find us the perfect house for us. And so that was great. That first house was a no, but also here's why she's the best. We just left the first house and she's like, okay, so we'll go to this house next, and then she has either 2 more houses planned for us after that or possibly 3. She just took all the houses that were on our list and she like made appointments for us, so we're able to pop by all of those houses today, which is so good. So we'll be able to show you way more than just 2 houses. We're heading to the second house. This is the house that I told you guys that is out of budget, does not have a pool, and honestly kind of seems like perfect, but like perfect, expensively perfect. So we'll see how this is. Honestly, I think this is great too, because then we'll go back to see some other houses that are a little bit more in the price range. So let's head to house number 2. Oh, how fun!
That's living out in this area.
So we are heading to house number 3, and house number 2 was great to see. The kitchen was everything. The kitchen was a dream. It is gorgeous, spacious, huge. I really, really liked the house. The yard was crap.
It was a flip.
Yeah,
it is a flip.
It was a flip for sure, and it's not the right house for us. Honestly, I will say too much space. Like, I genuinely just don't think that we need that much space, first of all.
If it was cheaper, I'd be like,
yeah, oh my God, if it was cheaper, I'd be like, wow, how amazing to be able to get this much space. But for the price, we don't need that much space. The kitchen was everything, but the yard and the front of the house were like, blech to me. And if we're gonna spend that much money, I wanna love everything.
Certain elements of a yard can very easily be rehabbed because they haven't been taken care of in a bit, but that was like you might as well till the whole
entire
yard
thing, yeah,
and replant seed or resod. And
Yeah.
we're not interested in, I'm not interested in doing that myself.
Definitely not.
There's also some elements of like, oh, it's been flipped, that like it still kind of lacks.
It lacks like character. Yeah, yes,
And
yes.
you don't always know the quality of the work, even if it looks good
100%.
by your eyes.
100%.
Passing the eye test should be the easiest thing for a flip.
Yep.
But you never know what's behind the walls that they've repaired, you know? And it's not to think poorly of somebody's work, but you just don't know.
And Matt and I just also are like really big gut people, and I just think that when we walk into a house, we're gonna know. And granted, it's not to say that means it's gonna end up being our house, right? Then you have to put in an offer, and you might be in a bidding war and like all the things, but it's just to say neither one of those houses, when I stepped in, I was like, oh yes. Like neither one was I like, ooh, I want to make an offer on this house. That we've only seen one house that I left and was like, I want to make an offer on that house, and it was that house that we saw with Luigi. That was like really nice. The one that we ran into Michelle at. But yeah, so on to house number 3. I'll keep you posted. We are on the street for house number 3, and it is so cute. Oh my gosh, this street is adorable.
Right?
Oh my God, yeah.
The worst for parking here.
I don't think you can park here, Levy. I would
Really?
say pull up right past. Oh my God, these houses on this street are everything. Oh my God, I want it. I want it! We're not even in it and I want it. I'm obsessed with this street, holy crap. Okay, we just left house number 3. And I think we're both in like agreement that that was the best house we've seen so far.
Best house. This is the absolute best neighborhood.
It is such a good neighborhood.
The neighborhood is like
unbelievable.
Like oh yes.
Yeah.
Mature, tree-lined, bigger houses, bigger plots. So
That
it's
house
even
is
quieter.
gorgeous.
Yeah, just like a very, very nice area.
Yeah.
It certainly feels like you're in the suburbs, but you're not in cookie cutters.
Yes.
If that makes any
Yes.
sense. It's very suburban charming.
100%. The last house that we saw with the gorgeous kitchen was too cookie cutter. It had no character.
It's like, let's look up what this sold for.
Oh my gosh.
Probably
Yeah, like some of these
something in the
houses.
eights.
Yeah.
Just to give the vlog a little idea.
But
of
that's not a fenced in
neighborhood.
yard. But yeah, so we're off to house number 4. House number 3 was, yeah, definitely the best value for what we saw. There was a cutie little in-law suite situation, which was so nice.
On the first floor.
On the first floor, a gorgeous sunroom, just good character, really good wood, good floors, but the kitchen was just too small. And the housing market is crazy. So it's just like, if we're gonna spend all of this money, I'm not doing it for a house where I'm like, I don't even wanna exist in this kitchen. The kitchen is gonna be where we're spending a large majority of our time, especially because when we get a house, we're gonna be like, okay, cooking mostly all of our meals, like we're gonna be clamping down and spending in other ways. And so I don't want the parts of the house where we know we're gonna spend time, I don't want those parts of the house to be parts of the house that trigger me. Like if the basement needs a bunch of work, or there's a spare bedroom that needs a bunch of work, those are things I can live with. I can close a door and deal with those things when we're ready. But if in interacting, living in the house on a daily basis, if there are certain places of the house that I'm like, I can't even live with this, or like this is just so ugly, it's like that's gonna just wear on our mental health. So it's just all to say, the kitchen is really becoming increasingly important to me as we look at other places. Yeah. As we keep looking at all of these places. So we're off to house number 4. Then we have a 5th place that we're gonna see. But it's just so good. It's so good seeing all these places, getting all this information, and really starting to just get a better sense of, yeah, what is or what's not for us. I feel like I'm so picky that I feel like we're gonna need to see like 70 fucking houses before we find the right one. But the good news is that our real estate agent said that she's seeing more houses come to market. She feels like we're in a really good place from like a timing standpoint. So, and we're like right by a hospital. So yeah, we're driving, it's like an 8-minute drive between house 3 and house 4. So I will show you guys when we get to house 4, and then we'll show you house 5. Yeah. Yee!
Wow. That's huge.
Wow.
presumably a deck.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
And this goes all the way down low.
Okay. So we're here, the property line.
Yeah.
Wow.
The pictures show it beyond the trees. There's a whole other clear section.
There is a clearing. Okay.
Yeah.
Done with house number 4, on to house number 5. House number 4 was, they've all been really great to see because we just keep learning so much with every house that we're seeing. The kitchen is great. It is a little small, but I didn't mind it. But that was a house of smokers or a smoker. And holy crap, when you stepped into that house, you got hit in the face with a wall of smoke. I think it ruined the entire experience of walking through that house. It's so hard to kind of know how we would have walked through that house if the smoke didn't just like hit us in the face. Like the second we stepped in, I looked at Matt and I was like, oh, smoke. And it totally takes away from the entire experience of walking through the house. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. How could you buy a house and then decide to smoke cigarettes in it? It's like, just step outside. And they have great outside space that I'm like, you could have just stepped outside on your gorgeous little patio and smoked.
Just don't expect to resell it for much.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Putting in filtration systems and needing to scrub walls and repaint. It's a lot of work to get that
Yeah,
done.
Kelly was like, it would take time. It would be a lot of work and time to get this smell out. So yeah, that was a quick.
I feel grimy.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to
I know,
shower.
I feel like I need a shower. That was a quick in and out, but that was really good to see because we drove by this house last night just to see the outside. And so it was really good to go inside and kind of see it. Now we're going to our last house of our 5 open houses that we're going to today with our real estate agent. We are sold on our real estate agent, that's for sure. She's incredible, really excited to work with her. I have so much confidence in her. And so that feels incredible. It is, why is it so hot in here? Oh God, okay, I'm like, I'm dying.
Like it's
Okay.
got
I'm like, oh my God, our car is feeling like that smoky house. It's like thick and blech. So we're heading to our last house. This has been a very, I feel a little like overwhelmed just because we're like taking in so much and taking in a lot of information, taking in a lot of different houses, some notes on my phone. So that's like really helpful and just kind of orienting my brain around everything. So we're off to our 5th and final open house of the day. The biggest win of the day has obviously been getting information and stuff, but really feeling so certain that this is our real estate agent. She's gonna be the person that helps us find our perfect house. I really just feel, I like really feel in my gut so good about that. And I really like walking around a house with her. She makes me feel very confident in walking around these spaces and the things that she points out and the things that she says. And then even the things she's like, oh, well, I've got a guy for that. Like, I'll help you guys with that. I can totally hook you guys up with this person for that. Just gives all the peace of mind as first-time home buyers. So as we continue on in the process, I will share her name, her information, all the things, but we're keeping some things a secret. Some things I gotta make you guys wait for. We left the 5th house and that is a definite no as well. It was, I don't even remember my notes about the 5th house. I think I just wrote like lackluster.
It was a flip.
Odd layout. It was a very weird layout. There was a bedroom right off of the kitchen. Like what? Why would there be a bedroom attached to the kitchen? It was so weird. Like I thought about that. I thought about like, even if it's an office, you like step out of your office and it's like, hi, I'm like right in the kitchen. Like it was weird. It was bizarre. And it just came up, my other note for that last house was that it comes up short for everything.
Great description though.
Just comes up short. The carpet comes up short. The bedroom sizes comes up short. The layout comes up short. The kitchen comes up short. Every single thing about that house came up short. The flooring comes up short. The weird like navigation, just everything.
Yeah.
Just came up short. So that was not it.
It was the cheapest of the houses
Yes.
we looked at today, and it was very reflective in the location and quality of the work that was being done.
What was great though was that our real estate agent was like, this is overpriced for what it is. Because I also thought it was overpriced for what it is.
Poorly done from a
So,
flip
yeah.
and overpriced.
It felt good to just have assurance that like the price range, which is like the higher price range that we think is the price range. None of those houses were our house. We will be putting an offer on 0 of the 5 houses that we saw, but it was a really good information gathering day. And now I've got a notepad started with all the addresses and all my notes about each house, and as we continue to have more that we want to go see, I'm just going to add to the notepad, and I will continue doing this, bringing you guys along. I was going to bring you guys along for the rest of the Sunday, but this vlog is long enough. We're going to keep it tight and like very specific to what it is. It is our open house. Let's see if I can't get a thumbnail. Our open house, back into open housing.
Say it again.
Open house. How many times? Take a shot every time I said open house, or take a shot every time I said not for us or real estate agent. So yeah, we'll keep you posted on the open house search. We obviously have a lot more work to do, but I am so happy that we did this today. It started out as a gross rainy day. I'm in a better mood than I was when I left the house, and
you weren't in a bad mood.
And I wasn't in a bad mood when we left the house.
Breakfast sandwich, by the way.
I was just gonna say that. I was gonna get to it. So I was gonna say is we started our day with such good energy and such good vibes. Matt made us, and I helped a little bit with making mine, but just to give him the credit that he deserves. I don't deserve any of the credit really. Like, okay, I made my egg, but Matt made us the best breakfast sandwiches this morning. I had the best breakfast sandwich that I've ever had in my entire life. It was so perfect. I ate it on Canyon Bakehouse toasted sourdough bread, and it was some unexpected cheddar cheese with a fried egg with bacon and some arugula, and we used the Stonewall Kitchen onion garlic jam. Oh my god! I put butter on one side of the toast and the onion jam on the other side of the toast. Oh my gosh. Everything about it. I saw you do it and I was like, that's what I'll do. The texture, the taste, the temperature, the flavor combinations, everything about that breakfast sandwich was everything. I was literally dancing around the apartment, like boop ba doop bop ba dop ba dop, dancing around the apartment because I was in such a good mood after eating that. Literally told Matt, I have not had something that just like hit the spot like that breakfast sandwich in so long. I think I'm gonna become an egg girl now because of how fucking good that breakfast sandwich was. Like, I could eat that every single day for breakfast, and honestly, that's gonna be my pregnancy breakfast. And maybe sometimes I'll try and switch it up to not always eat bacon, because that's really, I can't eat bacon every day. That's terrible for me. But I could sub it out for some other kinds of meats. Like maybe one day add in like a really good, like crisped up kind of a sausage or something. I really need to start to get back into chicken sausage. I really just need to start getting back into eating as much protein as humanly possible. Turkey sausage. So yeah, anyway, if you guys watch this vlog until now, you are a real one. Hit the thumbs up if you guys, Matt just like flashed a funny hand gesture. You're a real one. Love you so much, means the world to me. Hit the thumbs up if you guys like this video. Hit the bell to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos, because we have more open houses to go to. So stay tuned, we'll bring you along, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Oh, you can't be sassy at me.
I mean, I can be sassy. What's the face for? I didn't have an attitude, I just said you're going straight.
No, you're very sweet to me.
Okay. Matt and I are trolling each other a lot right now.